Two kids throw a scarecrow off an overpass. And just like that, trying to avoid a scarecrow leads to a series of car accidents on the highway. The kids realize they're in trouble, but Tom puts on a beat-up face and stands on the overpass, calmly admiring the mischief he's created. Soon a police car arrives and the two kids hide in the woods. Mike offers to talk to the police, but Tom threatens Mike, saying that you were an accomplice in the accident and that if he tells the police, they'll take him to jail. When Mike got home, the TV was reporting that the cause of the accident had not yet been identified. Mike wanted to tell his aunt, but was threatened again by Tom. "Don't forget you're living in my house now. If you talk to my mom, I'll tell her that you're behind all this." And Mike was afraid to keep his mouth shut. Diane loves Mike like her own son. Whenever Tom sees his mom treating Mike so well, he can't help but be jealous. And even his sister is more willing to play with Mike. Tom was so angry that he started bullying his sister, and Mike couldn't stand it anymore and argued with Tom, who threatened again that it would be a shame if anything happened to his lovely sister. Mike didn't understand what it meant until the next day when he couldn't find his sister and heard that Tom had taken her out to the countryside to skate. And then he realized that Tom might be about to do something to his sister. He hurriedly chased out and came to the skating rink and found that Tom had started to take his sister to skate at a fast speed. And when his sister was in the middle of her fun, Tom directly threw him out of the guarded area. The brother went so far as to throw it at the cracked ice to trap his sister. The little girl slowly gets up on the ice, and suddenly the ice cracks into a hole, and the little girl falls right into the water. The older brother pretended to go to his rescue, but when the girl got out of the icy water, Tom didn't try to pull him. The girl ends up struggling for a few moments before sinking again, and the crew rushes in and starts smashing at the ice, while Tom is on the sidelines, giving a very disdainful look. The sister then managed to be rescued and taken to the hospital, where she was no longer in a life-threatening condition but had been in a coma. Mike knew that all this was deliberately caused by Tom. He created a car accident to hurt his sister. Simply a vicious little devil. Mike did not want to hide the bad things he did for Tom anymore, so he told his aunt the truth of all this, saying that if he did not stop Tom, he would do more out of the ordinary things. "I didn't expect the aunt to slap Mike. After all, how can a mother easily believe that her child is a little devil?" Tom quietly sneaked into the ward at night. He was afraid that his sister would wake up and tell his mother, so he once again got up to kill, and was about to do it but found that his mother was also there, so he had to leave nervously first. Mom looked at Tom's back and suddenly felt that her son was very strange. In the middle of the night, Mike wanted to go to the refrigerator to find something to eat. Tom appeared behind him and started to threaten Mike again, warning him not to tell those things. Even if he told his parents would never believe him, but also liked Mike, saying that the food in the refrigerator, he poisoned all the food. Mike was afraid that his aunt ate the poisoned food, so he went crazy and poured all the things out. When the aunt saw this scene, he thought that he was crazy, and he locked him in the room and told his wife to hurry up and take him to his room. And he was so nervous. Mom saw Tom's state and realized what Mike had said. The next day, Mom came to Tom's cabin in the woods, where she found her dead son's toys. A few years ago, her son accidentally drowned, and the little yellow duck that he had with him had disappeared. But now it appeared here. Mom realizes that Tom may have caused her son's death. Mom goes to question Tom, but Tom indifferently says, "Even if my brother was killed by me, so what? He is already dead anyway." At this moment, Tom has already started to kill the mom, who learns the truth. The little boy pushed his mom off the cliff as soon as he could, which was just plain mean. Luckily, the mother grabbed a branch in time, but Tom still did not intend to let go of the mother. He moved a big stone ready to smash down. You can imagine how chilling it is to trip and fall on the cliff. At this time, Mike rushed over. He pounced on Tom on the edge of the cliff. The boulder and the mother brushed shoulders, and then the two children fought on it. The mother rushed and fought her way up the cliff, and good Mike was no match for the imp and was nearly pushed off. In the heat of the moment, Mike a tumble, and both rolled to the edge of the cliff. Fortunately, the mother was in time to pull the two. She used all her strength to drag both up, but she did not have a fixed point. Simply cannot use so much strength. Dragged down again, one cannot be saved. At this time, the imp began to soften to the mother, hoping that the mother could let go of Mike to save themselves. The woman was caught in a difficult decision. One side was the nephew and the other was the son. On the feelings, of course, the son was the most important, but remember that he had a car accident on the highway, his brother caused by drowning, his sister caused by lying in a coma, and even pushed himself off the cliff. Think of all the sins. The woman decisively loosened her son's hand, accompanied by a scream. The woman finally lost her son, managed to pull Mike up, and Tom's body was drowned in the sea. How desperate does a mother have to be to give up her son? Perhaps this is the only way he can atone for his sins. But what do you say if you put it in real life? As a mother in the end, how would you choose?